What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, got something new for y'all, man. Gotta keep you on your toes. We got a app that I've been using for the past little bit. Happy Color. You can find it on the iOS store. I'm pretty sure it's on the Android store. Check it out and let me know in the comments section if it is. But it's basically color by numbers, but digital version. So, yeah, man. This video is gonna be just getting into the app and doing a color. So, going into it, this is what the app looks like. As I said, Happy Color. We're going to be doing Moon Knight today. Very, very cool Marvel character. There's a lot of categories in this app that you can do, and it's just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? It's relaxing. They have an all category, which is a compilation of like numerous different art. They have a specific Disney category, so you have like your Aladdin, your Pinocchio, and stuff like that, your Jungle Book, and everything. And coming up, they have a Marvel category, which is my personal favorite. Here it is, right here. Listen, this thing is awesome. As you can see, I did a few already, but the art is amazing. I love seeing and wondering what the color combination will be. So. Challenges. They have a challenge section. Completing challenges, it could be color 5 pictures a day, share some pictures, color 3,000 areas, whatever. They'll just give you different rewards, stuff like that. So let's get into the video. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be doing Moon Knight, and this is what you'll start off with. You can pinch to zoom, and when you pinch to zoom, it displays more numbers. If you don't know what color by numbers is, it's basically, you pick a number and color that corresponding spot on the art for whatever specific color you see. So as you see at the bottom there, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and so on and so forth. Each picture, each drawing, each art has their own amount of colors. So for this specific one, it's 93. But as you can see, each number has their own shade of color, and that will correspond to the artwork. And it's a great app. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, man. I think right now we're just gonna get into it. As you can see, yeah, you just click. One thing that I love about color by numbers, paint by numbers, and stuff like that, it kind of takes the thinking out of relaxation. People have their own versions of relaxation. Some people play video games, some people read books, some people listen to music, what have you. This is a very great way to just chill. And like I said, it kind of takes the thinking out of everything, in the sense that while there are numerous different coloring books, like digital coloring books, I have a Marvel coloring book that maybe I'll start making videos on of me doing that, like time lapse videos and stuff. But what I like about this is I don't have to think about what color combination I want to use. In this app, you can't customize colors. Like they give you a color and it's pretty straightforward. You just click and fill it in. With other coloring books, you can customize the coloring, right? You can make Spider-Man fucking pink and black if you want to, but a lot of times that does require, obviously, thinking. You got to think about what color combination you want to use, or if you just want to go original. This is not that. Now, right there, you see that little ad popped up on the top left. So while this app is free, and by the way, you can pay $7.99 to remove like ads. They have intermittent ads, kind of not in the middle of you coloring, but when you first open a picture, they'll have like a quick 15-30 second ad or whatever, and then you can skip it. But they also have what you saw up there in the top left corner. If you take too long to fill in a color, the app will sense and automatically acknowledge that maybe you're having trouble finding that specific spot, right? Because while this may look simple, and for all intents and purposes it is simple, there are certain moments where there's a very, very, very tiny spot. Now you guys see right there on number 12, as I'm coloring in, there's a meter that decreases. That basically lets you know that you have this amount of spaces to fill in with this color. As that line gets smaller, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes there's a very, very, very small, and if it comes up, I'll try to, you see right here, I'm looking for them, because you do have to, you got to drag the picture around and look for them. There's very few times where you have to zoom all the way in. And like I showed you guys in the beginning, when you zoom in, it reveals way more numbers than having it like zoomed out. And that's an invaluable tool to be able to zoom in, because a lot of times those spaces are so small that you have to fill in, and it's easy to miss it, especially with all the different other stuff you have going on in the artwork. So they put that little light bulb in the top left corner just in case you want a hint. So those are just hints. Basically, I just oversimplified everything, but regardless, that's a hint. Okay. And if you click it, you just watch an ad. It could be 60 seconds, a minute and a half, whatever. Just watch it. Just click it if you're having issues, and go to the bathroom, do something else, whatever. And when you come back, you can skip it, and they will give you a hint. And the hint is basically just telling you exactly where the spot is. But as you can see, like I said, when you zoom in, it reveals way more numbers than if you were to be zoomed out. As you can see, I'm having a little trouble finding number 14. You see, like I said, when it gets really down, the crease is pretty small. It can be a little challenging to find those little tiny spaces, but eventually I do find it, obviously, or I wouldn't be making this video. But like I said, man, this app is such a relaxing experience. You put some music on, and you see them right here. I'm zooming in trying to find 14. Now, a method that I started using was, if I'm looking for a number, so in this case 14, I just stick to where it says like 15, 16, because I know 14 will be in that area, that general vicinity, so yeah. But this is the part that kind of helps with the focus aspect of it all. This is a good thing to do if in the morning you're having, I found it, if you're having your morning coffee or your morning tea or whatever you drink in the morning or whatever you eat in the morning. This is great if you just want to do something to kind of kickstart your brain for the day. It just, like I said, it helps you focus. So yeah, I mean, I really don't have much else to say about the app itself. Like I said, the top left corner right now, you have a back arrow that'll take you back to the screen in the beginning of the video. The top right corner, you have a light bulb. Like I said, you click that and you'll be able to watch an ad to get a hint. The bottom right, that is basically like a quick access zoom in tool. So, but I really just pinch the zooms because it's just, you get more control and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I might end up making this a nice little series, just to, go over the character that I'm doing that day. Like in this video, we're about to get into some little Moon Knight facts. I think that'll be fun to do. We can do a little Moon Knight fact, maybe 2, 3, 4. Okay. But I might make this a little series, maybe we'll see. If it, if you guys like it, you let me know in the comment section, if you like watching me do something like this. Maybe I'll start having like little votes and polls about what do you want my next character to be. Yeah, man. But look, Moon Knight, what can I say about our man Mark Spector, man? A lot of people compare Moon Knight to Batman. They say he's Marvel's Batman. I both agree and disagree. I only agree because, I mean, look at him. Just look at him. It's pretty self-explanatory. I would disagree because while the similarities are present, Batman is a pretty straightforward individual. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Moon Knight, because of his like multiple identity disorder and how he has his abilities, because I mean, like, let's be real, he has abilities. He's possessed by Khonshu, and he's a vessel or a host or something like that for Khonshu. Whereas Batman, there's been a lot of stories where Batman was, he might have been possessed, or he might have, he became the god of wisdom. But Moon Knight, from pretty much his origins, has been pretty freaking dope. So like I said, he has dissociative identity disorder. Mark Spector, he has multiple personalities. Each personality has a different appearance, personality. Mark Spector is a mercenary. Like I said, he gained his powers. Moon Knight in general gained his powers from Khonshu. He trained pretty hard to develop his body into peak condition. But unlike Batman, he's a mercenary. He's not a billionaire or a millionaire like Bruce is. Mark Spector's an ordinary guy that was just trying to get some bread. You feel me? He was a mercenary. He was just murking bulls, just for money. Khonshu is One of the son of one of the first new gods. He's the god of the moon and vengeance, and he's the one who gave Mark Spector his powers and abilities, as long as Mark or Moon Knight works under the moon. Hence, a Moon Knight. Go figure, right? Spoiler alert. Now, as mentioned before, he does have the powers given to him by Khonshu, but he can only use them under the moon, the influence of the moon. And like, it's changed over the years. Like, I think originally he only had his increased strength under the light of the moon, and he was kind of weakened in any other condition. But he, comic book characters kind of always change up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have Mark Spector. We have Stephen Grant. Okay, Stephen Grant that's the millionaire playboy persona. Am I missing one? Who am I missing? I don't think I'm missing. Oh, Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, Jake Lockley. Okay, Jake Lockley is a cab driver. He pretty much drives a cab to keep him at ground level so he can hear out for like different like information and stuff. Jake Lockley is probably one of my favorite personas of Moon Knight, honestly. Should we get into we kind of got into like his origins a little bit, so maybe we get into like abilities. So for the most part, he just needs athletic, like dude be flipping and spinning and front flips and somersaults and jumping off of gargoyles and shit. So he has pretty good athletic ability. He has advanced technology. He's an expert combatant, and he has expert detective skills, and honestly a pretty high tolerance for pain. What's crazy is his tolerance for pain is kind of similar to like Punisher's. It's just a high willpower, but obviously the training and the experience as well. So yeah, now that we went over Moon Knight a little bit, I think I'm gonna just shut up and let you guys finish watching the coloring. At the end of the video will be a sped up time lapse version, like a little clip that I include just so you can see it all happen quicker. So yeah, man, just like I said, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys enjoy this style of video. I enjoy doing these happy color by numbers, so I figured I would just kind of share my enjoyment with you guys and see how it goes. Yeah, so with that said, drop a sub on the channel if you so kind, or if you want to, or not. I still love you regardless. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.